Chapter 7, Social Interaction. Aw, do we have to do that? It's so bright out. What time is it? I sense a presence. Good morning. How did you get in here, and why are you watching me sleep? Pop-Tart, I feel like we've crossed some lines in our relationship a little too early. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. I love it. Wah! I'm so shocked I roll right off the bed and get tangled in the covers. Pop-Tart leaps back.
Whoa, you surprised me.
I'm supposed to be the one saying that? You're surprised? I'm the one who should be surprised. How did you get in here?
Through the door.
It was unlocked?
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
You could have at least knocked.
I didn't want to wake you. You were sleeping so peacefully. Well, aside from all the weird mumbling.
Oh, that's rich, coming from you of all people. Damn! I guess Susie left the door unlocked. Nice going, Susie. I could have been murdered. I get up and try to make myself look decent, wiping the drool stain off my chin and combing my hair into place with my fingers. Pop-Tart just stands there patiently. So is there something you wanted?
Oh,
I wanted to know if you'd like to eat breakfast together. Well, brunch, since it's past noon.
How long have you been standing there watching me sleep? Yikes, I slept for an age. I guess the non-stop band camp wiped me out. Because he was going to come and ask you for breakfast, but now it's brunch, so how long was he watching us sleep? Sure, I'll grab some food with you, but first get out so I can get dressed. I shove him out the door and hurry to get ready, throwing my hair in its usual ponytail and putting on some clean clothes. After washing my face and brushing my teeth, I head out the door to find Pop-Tart waiting for me.
Food time! Food time!
Most of the band is here already. I guess they're here for lunch. Luckily, there's still some leftover breakfast food from this morning. Pop-Tart stacks his tray with pancakes and smothers them in syrup, strawberries, and whipped cream. I just take a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. It's a little cold.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I've heard that often enough. We take a seat away from the rest of the rowdy group.
Don't you want to eat with your friends?
I don't see them. They must have already eaten. I let out a loud groan. Ugh, I wish we could have gone home for the weekend. I need a break from this place. Don't you think so?
I guess. I kind of like it here, though.
That makes sense. You're new, and you're in foster care. I don't really want to bring it up, so I just trail off and watch Pop-Tart gobble down his meal like he's half-starved. How can he pack so much into his stomach? Oh hey! I was gonna introduce you to some of my favorite people in the band today, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Let me think who you might have something in common with. What do you like to do for fun?
Marching band.
Okay, yeah, thankfully you already have that in common with everyone here. But what else?
I like to clean.
Sorry, I meant like hobbies.
I like psychology, but everyone else thinks it's boring.
Again, not really a hobby. Doesn't he have any? This might be harder than I thought. Who would be a good person to introduce him to, I wonder? Susie comes to mind first, but something stops me. I don't know why, but I feel like she silently judges me when I hang out with Pop-Tart. That's why I told her I was sick. So maybe not her. Maybe one of the guys. I know! Ooh. Garth ain't around anywhere. Garth be gone, man. Garth would be great. I would love to introduce you to Garth. But in the interest of you actually making a friend other than me, let's go hang out with Tom, because everyone loves Tom. How about we go hang out with Tom after this? I've been friends with Tom since middle school. He's really nice and funny. I'm sure you'll find him easy to get along with.
I already know who Tom is, and I'm not really into video games.
There's more to Tom than video games. Wait, is there more to Tom than video games? You'll see. He's chill.
Okay, if you want.
I want. After we finish eating, we set off for Tom's room and knock on his door. Sure enough, he's inside playing video games. Hey Tom, wanna hang out with me and Poptart?
Sure. What's up, Poptart? Wanna play some video games?
Poptart doesn't look too thrilled at the idea. Nah, let's do something else.
Okay, like what?
I don't know, what else do you do besides play video games?
Eat?
Jeez, these boys need more hobbies. I rack my brain for an idea. Then I remember the awkward adoption video and it hits me. How about a board game? Got any of those? Out of the corner of my eye, I see Poptart perk up a little bit.
I don't, but I think I saw a few on the table back in the lounge. Shall we?
Nice. He leads the way. As Poptart and I fall into step behind him, I give him a purposeful nudge. Poptart bites his lip and mutters something.
So, you like video games? What gave it away?
Poptart's cheeks flush with embarrassment. He needs to calm down. He's taking this whole socializing thing way too seriously. But I suppose it's not easy for everyone. I tell myself to keep this fact in mind as we enter the commons.
Here we are. Looks like we have our choice between these two games. Any preference?
He holds up Twister and Clue, both classics.
Oh!
I like both of those. Cadence?
I choose... Twister has the potential for some shenanigery. Clue, I mean... Pop-Tart's like, he's into psychology, and Clue, you gotta use your brain for it a little bit more, so... Clue? Clue!
I call Mrs. Peacock. I'm Colonel Mustard, always.
I choose Mr. Green for myself, and the game begins. Tom chatters away to fill the silence, and I notice Pop-Tart beginning to look more relaxed.
If you were the murderer, which of these weapons would you choose, and which room would you do it in?
Sorry.
That was a weird question. No, I love these sorts of hypothetical questions. I definitely go for the rope. Nice and quiet death by strangulation. No mess to clean up afterwards. What about you?
Pop-Tart dares to smile a little bit.
The knife, I think. I'm a fan of the classics. The lead pipe might be fun too.
Pfft, amateur hour. Any self-respecting murderer would obviously use the poison.
I read a fun fact that women usually do opt for poison when committing murder. We'd better stay on Cadence's good side, eh, Pop-Tart?
The game continues. I'm going to guess Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the wrench.
Oh, come on!
You really think I'd commit murder?
Show me a card and we'll find out.
Okay. Here you go.
He shows me one of his cards, careful to keep it concealed from Pop-Tart. I see. I make a check mark on my list. Pop-Tart stares into space for a few seconds, then makes a mark on his list as well.
Hey!
Are you cheating? Of course not.
Why'd you check something off then?
Oh!
Because I was able to guess what card he showed you.
Huh?
How? By process of elimination. One of Cadence's guesses is a card she already owns in an effort to mislead us, but she showed me that card earlier in the game. I have one of the other cards she named, so that means the third one belongs to you. Ah, so none of those guesses is right.
Tom scribbles on his list.
You're a genius, Pop-Tart! I'm really not. You should see my report card. What do grades have anything to do with it? You still seem pretty smart to me.
Pop-Tart blinks back surprise. A second later, he's positively glowing at Tom's praise. I'm so glad this is working out so good. It's a long game that Poptart winds up winning. The culprit was Professor Plum in the study with the revolver. In the study with the revolver, eh? Is that a hint to where this is all gonna end up? Great job, Poptart!
Well played.
That was fun.
We should play again sometime. Sure. Maybe next time we'll invite Peter or Susie. Peter's a big Miss Scarlet fan.
He holds up the tiny figurine, wiggling his eyebrows. I snort at the thought of Peter drooling over it.
Anyways, I'm gonna head back and finish my game. I'm almost to the first boss.
How do you know?
See you later.
Because this is my 5th playthrough. See ya!
I feel that, Tom. Godspeed. He leaves after a friendly parting wave. So what did you think of Tom?
Truthfully, I didn't like him at first.
Really? How could you dislike Tom? All of a sudden, Susie's voice echoes in my mind saying, I'm pretty sure that boy has a crush on you. Then I remember the look on Pop-Tart's face when he sees me with Tom. Pure jealousy. I thought Susie was giving me a hard time, but could she be right? Does Pop-Tart have a crush on me?
But now that I've spent time with him, I realize he's not that bad. He's a lot nicer than I thought.
See, what did I tell you? There are lots of cool people in this band. You've just got to take the time to get to know them for who they really are.
Thank you.
You're right. Thank you, Cadence. You're a lot better at this than my guidance counselor.
How about we go grab a bite to eat, huh?
Sounds great.
Pop-Tart and I eat together again, in silence. He seems comfortable enough, but I feel awkward. No! Crush or not, I still enjoy Pop-Tart's company and want to be friends with him. Who cares if he likes me? Who wouldn't like me? I'm awesome! Yeah, this changes nothing. I guess the crush is not mutual on Cadence's part. So, excited for Spirit Week?
Yes. The mellophones are getting together tonight to try and come up with ideas for section day.
Really? The mellophones are such a close section.
I guess so. What are all the days again?
Monday is Beach Day, Tuesday is Twin Day, Wednesday is Hero Day, Thursday is School Spirit Day, and Friday is Section Day.
Do you have a twin for Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm twinning with Susie. Do you have a twin yet?
I'm sure I can find someone.
Squint. We finish our dinner. Pop-Tart departs into the night with a friendly wave and goes off to seek the mellophones. I head back to my room for a relaxing night in. Well, did you have a good day with little Pop-Tart? So I like hanging out with Pop-Tart. Don't give me that look. Miss, I left the door unlocked. Sorry, just saying, what if he asks you out? You'll have to break his little white frosted raspberry sprinkled heart. I roll my eyes as I change into pajamas, commenting no further on the matter. Though, technically, he already did ask me out. He asked me out into the woods to play bear with him. As I lie down in my bed, I do wonder what I would say if Pop-Tart asked me out. Would I date him? I don't know if I see him as a romantic prospect. Despite being only a year younger than me, I feel older than him since I'm always helping him out and keeping bullies off his back. However, I only officially met him last week. Things can always change. Kudos to you, girl, for keeping an open mind. I close my eyes with a sigh. Whatever. I'm sure he'd never be brave enough to ask me out. I can relax and enjoy band camp as it unfolds. I'm sure I can take whatever it throws at me. Haha, sure, yeah, I believe you. Get pumped because week 2 begins tomorrow. Woo! Man, that was a heck of a short chapter. I was unprepared for such a thing. All right. Hide and Seek, Chapter 8. Hide and Seek again. It's the start of week 2. We're halfway through this thing. Woo! Get pumped! As I approach the field with my bag, I notice something a little odd. Instead of practicing, the color guard is grouped at the podium, looking around as if searching for something. Or someone. Hey, what's going on?
Garth is late.
What? Seriously? But he's never late.
Exactly.
Where could he be? He never said he wouldn't be here.
Maybe we should ask his roommate.
Not necessary. Garth was sent home sick last night.
Oh no! Is he okay?
No, Cadence. He's got Ebola.
Ebola? Okay, look, out of all the diseases you've listed so far for this man, that's the one you're going with this time. Ebola? But that's deadly!
MRSA! I meant MRSA, not deadly. But it came on real fast. It wasn't a pretty sight. I couldn't risk infecting the entire band at such a critical time, so I had his parents come pick him up.
Oh.
Wiley, why do you pick a different disease each time? I'm so confused.
But he's been running all of our practices. What will we do without him?
I guess that falls to you, Sabrina. Until he gets back.
Well, wow.
Good talk.
Yep. Let's all hope he gets well soon. In the meantime, give it your all in practice.
Yes, sir. That shark. Looks great.
Cadence!
What? Olive? Why are you a shark?
It's beach day, Cadence.
That doesn't answer my question. I mean, it kind of does, though.
Not everyone appreciates genius when they see it. I'm the shark terrorizing the beach, and the rest of the section are my victims.
Oh, I see. Mellophones are creative as ever. She launches herself at Poptart without warning and pretends to gnaw on his arm. He screams dramatically, catching the attention of everyone in the vicinity. They're weird as ever, too, it seems.
Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how offensive this is? Oh boy. Take off that ridiculous costume right now. You're not funny. People die from shark attacks every year.
Back off.
Excuse me?
Look at yourself in the mirror before you worry about us. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to show off so much skin at a school function.
I can't even.
Ugh, now you're slut-shaming me? You have no common decency.
Get lost.
That's enough out of you. Felicity sulks away, grumbling. Dang, I would pay to see the two of them in a boxing ring together.
She really pisses me off.
She looks really pretty. Maybe we could go talk to her after later. Maybe not.
Yes? The shark attack survivor seems to notice me in a new light. He glances at my swimsuit top and mumbles something under his breath. Sorry, what was that?
Oh,
Cadence, I meant to tell you. You look nice.
Thank you.
all right.
Thanks for not making it too weird, Poptart.
Get to stretching. I want to get started right away today.
Alright, come on everyone. After stretches, Mr. Wiley addresses the band and tells us what to expect this week.
Bring it in.
I know this is a week to have fun and be a little goofy, but we still have to make the most of this time. We only have 5 days left until we return to reality and school begins.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Let's go.
But until then, we're going to eat, breathe, and sleep band. And never stop improving! Speaking of which, I have something new for us to try.
He produces a bag of colorful little balloons.
We're going to use these balloons for breathing exercises. Doing so helps us exercise our respiratory muscles and will build lung capacity and stamina. It's gonna help out the band's sound in the long run for sure. Now hop to it! Cadence, pass these out.
Yes, sir. Everybody gets one.
Maybe after this we can throw a big balloon party.
No.
Okay.
He took that well. We all take our balloons in hand and circle around Mr. Wiley. Even me, for old time's sake. You just want to blow up a balloon.
Deep breaths, everyone. In, 2, 3, 4. Out! 2, 3, 4.
Huh? Is Poptart okay? He looks pretty jumpy. I keep one eye on him during the exercises. He's not even doing them. He's just cringing, watching everyone else. Mr. Wiley doesn't notice, and I don't say anything. Then suddenly...
Yo!
Damn.
My bad. These lungs are just as powerful as the rest of me.
Hey!
Which of the girls screamed just now? Was that you, Felicity?
No.
It was Alex. He screams like a little girl.
Shut up!
It was not!
Hmm.
Who cares who screamed? Jeez, you're as distractible as a bunch of houseflies. Come on! Big breaths! Breathe in!
The exercises continue. Mr. Wiley puts a stop to them when Aaron the clarinet drops like a stone.
Sorry. That's enough of that. Hands on your knees if you feel lightheaded. Shake it off, Aaron. Atta girl.
He gives us a nice 5-minute water break to recover after that. Good grief. Start hyperventilating. The band keeps their balloons with them, blowing them up and tying them off. I watch Peter and Tom passing one back and forth, batting it gently through the air. Then Peter punches it without warning, and it lets out a loud pop. It's got a sensitivity to loud noises. Next to me, Poptart flinches and claps his hands over his ears.
I hate that. I wish they would stop doing it.
I noticed you looked a little pale during the exercise. Do you not like balloons?
It's stupid.
I promise I won't laugh.
I don't like how they can pop without warning and it goes off like a gunshot. It makes me jump every time and I feel like a fool.
So? Lots of people jump at sudden loud sounds. I know I do.
Yes, but do you scream like a girl?
Maybe not all the time, but I definitely scream like a girl considering I am one. I nudge him playfully and he attempts a smile.
I was always sensitive to loud sounds when I was younger. In kindergarten, one of my classmates popped a balloon in my face and I cried for a full hour.
That seems understandable, honestly. How cruel!
He was just doing what kids do.
Still, you must have gotten a lot better about it since you're in marching band now, right? And I've noticed you enjoy shouting at the top of your lungs every so often.
I've definitely gotten a lot better in the past few years, and I do find shouting at the top of my lungs to be freeing. I never could have done so growing up because my mother preferred our house to be silent every hour of the day.
Your mother? We'd better get back on the field.
Right.
First mention of the mom. The band blocks it up for a basic session. I tap a steady beat out on the gawk block, my mind on Poptart. I think that's the first time he mentioned his mother. He must have lived with her before heading off to the foster home. Why did I suddenly get like Snow White vibes, just like out of the blue? I'm just like, oh no. Oh no, please don't be a Snow White tale. I'm talking about Taisho Alice's Snow White, just for context, for anyone who doesn't know. I'm very interested to know what his story is, but I feel it would be rude to ask. After a long-winded basic session and another water break, it's time to learn some drill. Okay, section leaders, come get the drill for the percussion feature. We're learning the drill to Mercury today. It's a pit and drumline feature. We'll probably start on Jupiter tomorrow. Here you go, Olive.
All drill charts go straight to Poptart. That loser still can't figure out how to read a dot coordinate sheet. I'm done trying to explain it to him so he can struggle on his own for all I care. What's that look for? Huh? You're making a face like you want to murder someone.
Maybe I do.
You're really creepy, you know that? Don't pick a fight with a shark or you may regret it.
Olive goes on her way, leaving me silently fuming. I wish I could be by Poptart's side on the field to help him learn this stuff, but I can't. I need to circulate and offer my help to everyone. You good, Alex?
Yep, already standing on my dot.
Wow, you're fast.
I've pretty much got everything down already.
Marching band is easy.
Glad you think so, but don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it.
I don't...
I know. You don't need it. You're probably the most talented rookie in the band. But don't let that go to your head, okay? We don't need two Peters running around.
You think I'm the most talented rookie in the band?
Now I've done it. Now I've got two rookies crushing on me. I'm gonna go over there. I quickly make my escape from Alex, who hardly seems to notice. He's positively beaming. I hope Poptart didn't overhear that comment. When the sun is high in the sky, it's lunchtime. Whee!
Bring it in.
Hold up! Everyone gather round. I have an announcement about sectionals.
We do so.
I want to remind everyone to make sure you hold another sectional this week. And since some of you can't be trusted to accomplish such a simple task, Cadence will be overseeing all sectionals from now on.
Huh? Wait! He didn't even ask me about this. Not that I would have had a choice, but... this is so not fair. There goes all of my free time.
Okay, see you all inside for the afternoon session. Get some grub.
What's wrong?
Mr. Wiley just put a huge dent in my free time. That's what's wrong.
Try and think positive. You get to hang out with every single section, almost as if you're part of them.
That's true. I have missed being part of the section.
See? Now what say we get lunch?
Okay, let's go. Thanks for cheering me up, Poptart. I spot Susie, Tom, Peter, and Felicity sharing a table.
Wanna eat outside?
Oh, actually... He follows my gaze.
We can eat with your friends today. I don't mind.
Great, let's go. I lead him to my friend's table. They eye Poptart with surprise as he sits down next to me, but no one questions it.
Cadence! Perfect! We're going to play a game after lunch.
Hey.
Who wants to sit next to the most talented rookie in the band?
Oh god.
Gross. Get lost, shrimp boat.
I bet Cadence wants to sit next to the most talented rookie.
He smirks my way. What is happening? Poptart smiles tentatively. Oh, damn! Get him, Poptart! Get him!
She already is.
Shut up!
You're the worst rookie in the band, Poptart.
That's rude. Alex, scram.
Alex ignores his brother, taking the seat on the opposite side of the table from me. Susie and Felicity couldn't look more amused. Battle of the rookies, let's go.
Ew.
Cadence, what are you doing hanging around with these two freshman dweebs?
I'm not a freshman.
And I'm not a dweeb.
These are my people. They're friends, okay? Sue me. They're my friends.
We're friends? I mean, of course we're friends.
Well, you keep peculiar company. I'm sitting with you, aren't I?
Huh.
So, Tom, what game was it that we're going to play after lunch?
Hide and seek!
Ugh.
Hide and seek? That game's for babies.
He rolls his eyes so dramatically they could fall out of his head.
Woohoo! Yes, I love hide and seek. It's so nostalgic.
I haven't played since I was in elementary school. This should be interesting. And all of Camp Bearpaw is our oyster. You in, Cadence?
You know it.
What about you, Poptart?
Pop-Tart?
Oh,
Sorry. My social skills are a work in progress. I'll play.
I'm gonna hold on to that line for a future date. My social skills are a work in progress.
Great.
That makes 6.
Fine, I'll play too.
You don't have to. Didn't you just say this game's for babies?
You can go hang out with kids your own age if you'd rather, Alex. I'm sure they're much cooler than us.
Everyone snickers.
No, I'm going to play! And I'm going to win. You'll never find me.
We should be so lucky.
Peter?
They bicker all throughout the rest of lunch. Once we finish, we congregate outside. Well, this ought to be good.
So who wants to seek?
Let Cadence decide. She's the drum major.
Yeah, let me be the one to be the seeker.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Why's that?
Because you're never going to find me.
I will find you. No matter how long it takes, no matter how far. I will find you. We chuckle, then realize the rest of our group is watching us. I step away with an uncomfortable cough.
I'll seek too. It's a big camp and Cadence could use the help.
Thanks, Susie. Thanks, Susie. So what number should I count to?
100.
No, it's a big camp. 300.
Sure that's not too high for you to count, Cadence.
Har har, Peter. I'll count to 100. That'll give you plenty of time to get out of sight.
Close your eyes and no peeking.
Ugh.
Why did I hang out with you guys again?
I close my eyes. Ready?
You're going down.
Ready! Oh, and no hiding in buildings. Anywhere outside is fair game, but stay out of the woods.
I'm starting. 1, 2.
Peter.
Let's go! Hurry up! I listen to them scramble off. Together, Susie and I finish counting to 100.
We should split up. Which part of the camp would you like to search?
I'll take... Yeah, I'll do the commons, football field, and the lake.
Let's do this.
We fist bump. Good luck! Susie heads for the lodge while I look around the commons. No one's hiding around the corner of the building or under the tables. They must have wanted to get farther away.
What are you doing?
Playing hide and seek.
Really? How old are you?
16.
Have fun.
I was being Never mind. Have fun.
Thank you. The drummers are playing a friendly game of volleyball on their break.
Doug, you idiot!
Just spike the damn ball!
Okay, maybe not that friendly. I snoop around for a bit, checking behind chairs. I take a moment to peruse the view as well, eyes scanning the landscape for my hidden opponents. Oh, hello, you.
Try the bleachers.
What?
I saw some idiot hide under the bleachers. Try there.
Does this count as cheating if I didn't ask for help? Nope, I'm good with it. Oh well, I'll check it out. Oh gosh. Smooching under the bleachers, gross. Boo. Aha! Caught in the act. Stop cuddling and come out with your hands up. What? How did you find us so easily? Did you cheat? I told you this was a terrible hiding place, Peter.
Aren't you the one who suggested it? And you're getting way too worked up about a game of hide and seek.
Did either of you see where the others went? I'd really like to be the one to find Poptart.
No. We'll see you back at the commons for the next round.
Okay, I'll keep looking. I swing by the lake. Though it's so open, there aren't many places to hide here. No one is crouched behind the canoe shed or hidden in the tree line. I spot Samuel sitting on the dock, and I'm tempted to ask him to join us, but I have a feeling the answer will be no. Guess I'll head back. Bye, Samuel.
Woohoo! Yay, we found everyone!
That was lame.
I can't believe you hid in the dumpster, Tom. You're sleeping outside tonight.
Hey!
I'm gonna shower.
Wait, where's Poptart? Everyone looks around surprised. Oops, I totally forgot about him.
Guess he won this round. Let's find him so we can start a new round.
We begin to search in a group. We look high and low, check every nook and cranny there is, but still no sign of him. Eventually, we begin shouting his name, but he still doesn't appear.
Oh no! Practice is going to start soon!
Oh, just leave him. He'll show up on his own eventually. Where could he be? Just when it seems everyone is about to call it quits, there's a loud clattering and Poptart appears before our eyes.
I win! I win!
Poptart! Were you on the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
That's crazy!
That's awesome! You're the hide-and-seek master. How did you even get up there? Scaling the trellis wasn't easy, but once I got to the top, it was really simple to get on the roof from there.
I feel like that's cheating. We never said you couldn't go onto rooftops. Poptart is the clear victor. Poptart looks all around at us, beaming.
That was fun.
I've never played hide-and-seek with friends before. How have you never played hide-and-seek? What kind of childhood did you have? Shoot! Practice starts in 15! And you still need to shower.
Let's go!
Mr. Wiley prescribes more sectionals for afternoon practice, tasking us with getting ahead in memorization for Jupiter. I make my usual rounds.
Poptart!
Pay attention or I'll bite you!
Do you mean that literally, or...
Still wearing the shark costume, Olive?
If it was socially acceptable, I would wear this costume every day of my life.
Fair. You'd get a lot of weird looks.
Get lost. I'd embrace every single one of them. Now get lost, we're trying to focus.
At least they're getting work done. I turn to leave.
Cadence, wait!
Hmm?
Wanna hang out after practice tonight?
Ooh, look at Poptart putting the moves on our drum major. What a cute couple you two make.
We're friends.
You have friends?
I speak up quickly. Yeah, let's hang out, Poptart. If I'm not too tired.
Great. Come by my room after practice.
Sure. See you then.
Okay, now get back to work.
As I leave, I watch Poptart out of the corner of my eye. He struggles to look serious as he studies his music, but I can tell a huge grin is threatening to break across his face at any moment. Cute. After a quick dinner and some relaxation time in my room, we head into evening practice. Tonight, we're perfecting the drill we learned today. Then we're cleaning the entire show. I heard tomorrow we'll be starting on the closer, Jupiter. At this rate, we'll be able to finish the entire show before our 2 weeks are up. How's it going, Mr. Wiley?
Not bad, kiddo. Couldn't have asked for better weather. Did you know it was supposed to rain all of the next week? Good thing we didn't have band camp then.
He peers at the cloudy sky, chuckling nervously. I nod enthusiastically. Rainy practices are never fun. Depending on the director, sometimes we would get to go inside, sometimes we wouldn't. Mr. Savage always seemed relieved to see rain and was perfectly happy to only work on music for the entire rehearsal. Miss Kraft was more hardcore and only brought us inside if it started pouring and pneumonia seemed to be on the horizon. I wonder where Mr. Wiley stands. I'm going to take a guess and say he's more like Miss Kraft than Mr. Savage. It's a good guess. We end the night with the usual run-through. I bestow section of the day, then head back to the room with Susie.
Ready for bed?
Actually, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend.
Well, I'm staying here, so that's everyone.
Very funny. I have more than one friend.
Well, who is it?
Poptart.
What? Really? Do you like him or something?
No, I mean, of course I do. He's a friend.
Okay. Make sure you don't stay out past curfew.
Rolling my eyes and chuckling, I go on my way. I knock on the door and it flies open so fast I nearly have a heart attack.
You came! We're lucky, too. All of my roommates are out.
All of them? Wow, there's not a single person who listens to that curfew rule.
We still have 40 minutes before it's 10 p.m. Come on in.
There are some papers and crayons on the floor along with a broom and a hanger. Pop-Tart plops himself down and picks up a crayon.
You can sit on the bed if you want.
I do so, watching him curiously. Working on some kind of project?
Mm-hmm.
It's for Spirit Week.
What is it?
You'll see.
Aw, I don't like suspense.
I'm not much of an artist. Want to keep me company while I do this?
That's what I'm here for.
Good. I feel like I've told you a lot about myself, but I want to know more about you.
Well, go ahead. Ask me anything.
Okay.
He looks thoughtful as he scribbles away at the paper.
When's your birthday?
April 16th. You?
I'll remember that. Mine's February 4th.
You're a winter baby. Oh no, he is Snow White.
What's your favorite animal?
Ooh, that's tough. Foxes are cute, but raccoons hold a special place in my heart.
Tea, coffee, or hot cocoa?
You probably like hot cocoa. I don't mind hot cocoa. Let's do hot cocoa. Yeah, I knew it.
That's my favorite too. If you don't want to talk about this, we don't have to, but you said your parents were divorced, didn't you?
They are. And I don't mind talking about it. They divorced when I was in middle school.
What's that like?
It was tough to deal with at first. You always want to believe your parents are in love, that they're the perfect couple, you know? I always believed that, and then one day they came to me and told me they were leaving one another. It was a rude awakening. But it got easier to handle over time. Lots of parents divorce, and lots of kids have to deal with it. I hug my knees to my chest with a sigh. Memories blur at the back of my mind, old and worn. Memories I dwelled on for ages until I grew weary of them.
Which parent do you live with?
My mom. My dad moved pretty far away, but we make time to see each other. It's not easy, since my mom tends to get jealous when I spend time with him, and they're always competing with one another. But I'm not going to cut him out of my life to spare her feelings. I can't. I feel my eyes growing warm with tears and hastily blink them away. I love him, and I really miss him. I know he started seeing someone new. I'm terrified he might leave me for a new family someday. I don't want to lose him.
I lost my dad. He passed away when I was in middle school.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. I didn't mean it to seem like I was changing the subject. I just wanted to say, you haven't lost your dad, Cadence. He's still in this world, and as long as he is, you can fight to keep him in your life.
You're right. Sorry, Pop-Tart. I didn't mean to let my fears out like that.
You're allowed to. Also, you apologize too much.
That's rich, coming from you. I think every other word out of your mouth is sorry. He playfully chucks a crayon at me, but I catch it mid-air with a grin and toss it back to him. Suddenly, his expression turns serious.
Cadence, I think you should tell your dad what you told me when you get a chance. That you love him and miss him, and you don't ever want to lose him from your life. Whenever you're feeling grateful to have someone in your life, you should let them know. Because one day you may not be able to.
I nod. I'll tell him. As soon as I can. It's weird having, it's so quiet. He lowers his eyes, returning to his project. He seems to be lost in thought. I wonder if Pop-Tart wishes he could tell his dad the same thing. Since he can't, I will make sure to do so in his place. Suddenly, the door flings open.
Cadence? What are you doing in here?
Welcome home, honey. How was your day?
Weirdo.
It was pretty good, though. Alex bounds across the room and climbs up to the top bunk above me. He flings himself down on the bed. It creaks ominously above me, and I resist the urge to bolt to safety. Poptart notices my reaction.
Don't worry. I was nervous at first too, but he hasn't wet the bed yet. Nothing to fear.
Shut up!
You're the one who cries in your sleep.
I don't cry in my sleep. I just mutter a lot when I have bad dreams.
Which is like every night. Poor little Pop, scared of the dark.
Just the PTSD.
Whatever. What are you even doing, by the way? You draw like a 5-year-old.
I interject before things can escalate. Why don't you ask me more questions, Pop-Tart? I was having fun.
Okay. How about... What's the best date you've ever been on?
Alex shuts his mouth and leans over his bunk to stare down at me, taking notes. I don't know. I haven't really been on any fantastic dates.
Your boyfriend should treat you better.
I don't have a boyfriend, Alex. I've dated here and there, but I've never had anyone I really liked.
I see.
How about I tell you about the worst date I've ever been on?
Yes!
Okay, here we go. So this was in middle school. I went to the movies with a guy named Ted. Ted forgot his money, so I wound up paying for his ticket. Then he went over to the snack stand and bought a large popcorn, a slushie, and some candy. Or rather, I wound up buying it for him.
What a jerk! Everyone knows the guy is supposed to pay.
Oh, no, I like to pay for myself, though I will admit it's nice if the guy offers. But he was treating me like I was his sugar mama.
How rude.
Then, as soon as we sat down to watch the movie, he was acting kind of strange and implied that we were supposed to make out now. He kept trying to hold my hand and put his arm around my shoulders. Ugh, and his hands were slick with artificial butter flavoring. He was getting it all over me. He didn't even offer to share the popcorn that I bought.
This really is a terrible date. It's kind of funny, though.
It is, looking back. And that's not even the end of it. 10 minutes into the movie, a woman sat behind us in the theater, and Ted instantly took his hands off me and kept them to himself. I think that was his mother behind us.
Ha! No way!
Yes way. I decided I couldn't stay there for another second, so I blurted out the first excuse that came to my head and got out of there.
What did you say?
I have to go. I have diarrhea. Pop-Tart and Alex burst out laughing. I join in, snorting loudly. Pop-Tart clutches at his sides, and Alex just about rolls off the bed. He's laughing so hard. I ran out of there and never looked back.
Did you see him at school after that?
Yes, but we never looked one another in the eye ever again.
I can't breathe! That's hilarious!
Hey, I finished.
It looks great! Why do I feel like we're gonna use that as bait somewhere down the line? Hey Wiley, look, Pop-Tart's running off into the woods. Pop-Tart stands up, picking up his little project and holding it up for everyone to see.
What do you think? I couldn't find a twin, so I made one.
It's... interesting. I think it's very creative.
Thank you.
Finally, someone who appreciates genius when they see it.
Genius. Pop-Tart asked me to be his twin, but I'm already twinning with Peter.
You're gonna regret that decision. Oh shoot, look at the time! It's past curfew.
I'll walk you back to your room.
See you tomorrow, Cadence.
I'm surprised Alex was cool with him walking her back.
Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, Cadence.
I like talking to you.
I like talking to you too. Thanks for asking, like, some interesting questions that I haven't heard Cadence talk about yet, like her family situation. So, I appreciate that, Pop-Tart. I like talking to you too, Pop-Tart. Oh gosh.
Oh, look who it is. Hello, Bandit.
Bandit sits before us on her haunches. She gazes up at me almost imploringly, her dark eyes glowing in the light from the lodge.
Aw, I think she likes you.
Really? Bandit utters what I'd like to think is confirmation. I wish our school offered raccoonish as one of its language electives.
Try petting her.
Okay. I kneel down and reach a tentative hand towards the raccoon. She cranes her neck to sniff it carefully. I must smell trustworthy because she remains where she is. I reach up to pat her on the head, but suddenly she darts forward. What the? With a jerk of her head, she rips my lightning choker right off and takes off into the darkness. No, not my necklace again.
She took your necklace.
Get back here, thief! Poptart and I chase her all the way to the buses. She disappears with the stolen choker into an open dumpster. That little rat! She ambushed me with cuteness.
I'll get it for you. Give me a boost.
Thanks, Poptart. You're the best. I give him a boost into the dumpster. As soon as he enters, Bandit exits in a hurry, but she is no longer holding the choker.
Wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Bandit has her very own stash.
Just like you. Ugh. Man, this dumpster really stinks.
Don't say I never took you anywhere nice.
He pokes his head out of the dumpster with a sly grin. Then he vanishes back inside.
Oh,
What's this?
Did you find it?
Hang on.
After some rooting around, Poptart struggles out of the dumpster. I help him climb down.
Here you go.
He hands me the choker. Thank you, Poptart! I attempt to put it back on, but the clasp is small and my fingers are clumsy. The raccoon, took it off with no issue. Poptart notices my struggle and holds out his hand. Sheepish, I hand him back the choker and he helps me put it on. His hands brush the back of my neck softly. I can't totally tell in the dark, but I think he's blushing a little bit. My heart beats a little faster at his touch. Thank you.
You're welcome. Look what else I found in there.
He reaches into his sweatshirt pouch and pulls out an orange bottle that rattles in his hand. Is that a pill bottle? Was that in Bandit's stash? Is that Wiley's pill bottle?
Yeah. She must have stolen it from someone in Camp Bearpaw.
You mean someone in Camp Bearpaw is on meds?
Calm down. It's not that uncommon. Especially these kinds of pills.
You recognize them?
mm-hmm.
This is your typical anxiety medication. A lot of kids in my foster home were on these.
Is it empty? Did Wiley run out of his medication and he's going through withdrawal? Were you?
No. I did what I could to avoid getting prescribed any medication. I didn't want to become reliant on pills.
You didn't need them?
No.
I wonder who they belong to.
We should ask Mr. Wiley if there's a lost and found.
And just what do you think you're doing out of bed after curfew?
Speak of the devil!
Oh, I'm the devil, am I? Mean old Mr. Wiley and his stupid rules. You realize these rules are for your own good, right? I can't have kids running around willy-nilly during after hours or I'm going to get complaints from parents. Then it's goodbye Camp Bearpaw forever!
We're sorry, Mr. Wiley. Bandit...
No excuses! I am so sick of hearing you kids make excuses. I expect better of drum majors, Cadence. I'm going out to make an example of you.
I hang my head in shame.
For breaking curfew, you must clean all the school instruments during afternoon break tomorrow. That is your punishment.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Now get to bed.
Mr. Wiley...
Bed!
We'll talk to him tomorrow. He chaperones us back to our rooms. Under his steady glare, I don't get to say goodnight to Poptart. We trade glances before going our separate ways. It's the first time we actually got in trouble. Susie is sleeping soundly, so I sneak quietly into my pajamas and into bed. I feel miserable for getting in trouble. What kind of drum major lands in hot water for such an infraction? I'm supposed to be setting an example. I'll have to watch myself from now on. Still, tonight wasn't so bad. As I lay there trying to sleep, I'm surprised to find there's a slight smile on my lips. My last thought is of Poptart helping me put my choker on in the dark parking lot, his touch soft and gentle as a feather. Full of peace, I drift away into my dreams.